Good evening, everyone. Here we are at Virtual Nexus microcontroller coding level 99. So what we have here, and I just made up those numbers, is the Arduino microcontroller, which has a chip. It has a series of pins for input and output, and one for voltage and things like that. All a microcontroller is a chip, which allows you to send signals. A chip is basically a bunch of transistors, and by a series of math, you're able to send signals in and out of it. That's all your advanced computers are incredible math computation machines. Now, through the variety of programming and programming languages, you can produce the most amazing things, such as this internet video you're watching right now. It also has a USB control for uploading data so that it can run those code, and it also has power. You can use the battery, but I don't have the battery pack here. It's at the New Mexico office. So this is the Arduino microcontroller. And here's what's called a Bluetooth shield. Okay? Now this Bluetooth shield allows the microcontroller, the Arduino, to take commands from any Bluetooth compatible controller. But you also have to upload code so it understands when those signals come. Now, this Bluetooth shield was designed specifically for the Arduino, so the pins line up pretty easily. I do not have to do any soldering. I don't have to do anything like that. So here we go. We comfortably connect it together. And now what we're going to do is we're going to open the Arduino software, which I've already done behind the scenes, and we're going to upload, basically, the sketch, as they call it in Arduino language. So here it is, and let me make sure that, there it is, there's the screen. And so let me make sure to plug the Arduino in first. So let me set my laptop down. I know this is totally ghetto, sneakernet here, but I'm not in my office. I'm basically in the field right now in California. So I plugged the USB connector in. There it is. Pretty simple. USB connector plugged in. Then, of course, I've already opened the Arduino application, and we're going to upload the sketch. So I move the mouse over, right, and then I have two. First, I can verify that the code is good by pressing that, or, I just go, oh, and it verifies. Check is good. Then I upload it, okay? I press the upload button. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. Okay. And I press upload, and you'll see down here the progress bar, and then you'll see down here it'll give you some response letting you know that it's uploaded. I've, of course, already tested it, so I know that it works, but I'll tell you how much is uploaded. So now we're going to set this down, and you'll notice you'll get some information, some signals. So the light is on, so we know that it works, and it's getting juice. That's the light right there. Okay, so now I take the servo motor. Now this servo basically is an analog servo. It is the ES80 Alpha, or 08 Alpha analog servo by Emacs. It's pretty low budget. I don't remember how much it's going to cost. I think it was like $20 maybe. Could have been 30. I'm not sure. Hopefully it was less. But they have some really great industrial ones I saw at the Maker Faire, which I'm really excited to get some. Yes, I am that excited. Yes, I am that much of a geek. And it's awesome. That's right. So, sorry, I was just thinking about some geek stuff. But anyway, so we have our juice, our line, our hot lead for juice power. We have our ground wire, right? Okay, closed circuit. And then we have our signaling wire. So the first thing I do is I already know what this is I'm actually going to unplug it because I don't want it being juiced while I plug the wires in for shorts or anything else. So I plug the red wire into the 5-volt pin. Okay, pretty good. It means it needs 5 volts of juice, which I already know, but it might even say on here. But I know that from the schematics. This says, 4.8 to 6 volts. It says right on here. I can get it pretty close, and you'll be able to read it. Wait for it. Wait. Oh, can you read it? No, wait. Shaky gal hands because I'm holding 3 things at once, but it says it right up there. You can't really read it. Oh, well. I'm not using my high-def camera. So now I plug in the ground wire into the ground pin, and then I plug the signaling wire into digital pin 2. Okay. So now that's plugged in. I'm going to plug the Arduino back into USB, and you'll hear that it got a little bit of juice. Our motor has some juice. Now what I'm going to tell you is this is by Redbeard Labs, this Bluetooth shield. They call it a shield. I asked them, I don't know why, but I guess because it plugs in. I don't know why it's called a shield. I asked them at the Maker Faire, and no one knew. I'll have to do some research. I didn't find anything on Wikipedia. So this is the Bluetooth, or BLE, Bluetooth Low Energy app. And it's available in the App Store from Apple, and it costs the low price of nothing. So as a hacker and computer guy, I love that price. I'm all about Yeah, sharing of knowledge. So we click the connect button, and then it's going to connect, and it's going to ask us what kind of Arduino is this. Oh, it asks us, is it the Mega? Is it the Uno? Is it the Leonardo? Ours is the Uno. Okay, now these are the pins, and let's see if I can get it not to reflect so badly. I'm not real good at this ghetto net I'm doing here. Okay, there we go. There's the output pin, and what was it? It's pin 2. Is that pin 2? I already know it is. So we select output. And then it's going to ask us, well, we're using a servo, so we select servo. And now, using this servo, I'm going to be able to move this back and forth. So you now know, I'll move it with my other finger doing some crazy, like, I don't even know what I'm doing. This is awesome. Let me switch fingers here. And let's see if I can actually do this one-handed. Because I'm gal, and I'm a madman. So here we go. And then, you'll see me slide this. Oh, look at that. 180 degrees each direction. Okay, that's as good as I can do one-handed. Now I'll do it like this. There we go. You'll see it turn. From my phone. Oh, look at that. Pretty cool, huh? Do it upside down. To the side. Okay, now I'm getting crazy. I better stop. Oh, I don't want to go too far. I didn't like that. I can only go 180 degrees any direction. Might be able to do a full 360. I'm not sure. Let's see what that is. Anyway, so there we go. That's basic Arduino and Bluetooth. So how is this useful to us? Well, I'm going to close the app right now. So I'll just X out of it. And there we go. We're out of that app. Go to the home screen. We're homed out. Okay, there we go. Lock my screen. And basically I'm going to set the servo down and I'm going to unplug the Arduino. So the real question you have is what people are normally going to ask, what good is that? You know, you're just turning that little motor. But as I explained to my mom, one of the things that I do is I work with medical providers. And these remote control enabled apps enable you to do a variety of things. One of them, for example, is I can use an RFID. I have an RFID shield right here, which I'm going to be programming shortly, and it comes with RFID tags, or radio frequency tags. So I'm able to read these, and I can put information on them. And so with certain types of encryption and things of that sort, I have the ability, like for example, I might create a lock for someone. Say someone has really bad arthritis. Well, I'm going to give them an RFID key or something that opens their door when they walk up. Now, the chances of someone getting an RFID spoofer and scanning and opening your door are pretty slim, but you can exchange pretty advanced levels of encryption, like a key fob for a BMW. There's some pretty intense levels of security you can create. So that's our lesson for today, and I hope you enjoyed this little foray into Arduino and Bluetooth and mobile devices. And let's see what we come up with over the years. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.